Alright, take two. I fucked up, recorded this video a second ago, and realized that I had the camera on backwards, and, you know, everything was terrible. Big upset. Oliver doesn't want to get in my lap again. He was up here earlier. So we're going to have to go through everything once more, but at least it's going to be a little bit more concise. So, cheers. This one is a little bit less rum, and at least a little bit more cola. No, not by much. I fucked that up. So, not a super long video. If I don't catch myself rambling as much as I did the first one. So, the first thing I got is this. It's a lathe cut split release between Shitload and Possum Pussy. It's a simple, it's beautifully done, very well. I'm going to have to see who they went with and ask Bobby who put this out, or at least did it. Paranoid, and I can't make out this. Whoever that is that helped with it, but I would like to do this. I have plenty of bands that would work with this noisy sounding if you've never heard a lathe cut. But anyway, Shitload did 7 tracks, and then on side B, Possum Pussy did 148 songs. And I did a whole rambling thing about a split I got with the Meat Shits and the Orany Boys, where they did like 200 on one side and 300 on the other one. But so I'm looking forward to listening to both sides. I don't mind hearing blurbs of 1 second and then and then or whatever the hell, because I didn't check out Possum Pussy, just supporting my boy. So on to the next one. It's on eBay. I picked this up. I put it in my cart, or my watch list, and I guess there's a notification for the seller to offer certain deals. So I got this for actually 20% less, and that was made me go ahead and purchase it. But this is AIDS Wolf, Cities of Glass. If you're unfamiliar with this band, they sound like Arab on Radar or Doomsday Student, which what they go by now. It's a no-wave band. Please stop fighting. There's no point to that. Yeah, I hear you cry. No, stop. Come over here. Anyway, sorry. I didn't even have this much trouble beforehand. But it's awesome, dissonant, kind of crippled listening, crippled sounding. Sounds like all the instruments are broken. I got their first release when it came out because it sounded like Arab on Radar, but just still not as good, and they got so much better at just that broken, weird, off-kilter sound. And I was listening to this, like, I want to say about a month ago, and decided to go ahead and add it, and I went ahead and bought it. So there's that. Whatever. Filler, whatever. Now this next band I bought directly. This is Noel. Sent me a couple of vinyl stickers with it. Very cool. Kind of like Knelt Rose. I'm gonna have to look it up. It might be someone from that. If not, you know, I'm sorry, but the font they used, or if it's not a font and something they paid for, it looks just like Nelt Rose. Artwork is kind of similar, but the art is fucking awesome. This is a intersexide, grindy, blackened material. From what I recall, I mean, I know normally, like, I hear something and I want to just sample just enough that I'm like, yeah, I will pay money for this. So I go ahead and get it. Cooking some sausage and onions and taters, or almost bangers and mash, if you can say. But I want to dive into this. I have pretty much, my whole thing is never to really sample a great amount of anything that I'm buying prior to getting it in, because I want to enjoy it with the physical in my hands. And then, taking that note, we got these three I got from Dark Descent. This one I don't recall purchasing from Deep Send Records. This is Emblazoned Eurochrist Sacrament. The artwork draws me in, but it's also the same sort of artwork from a few bands that, like, I dig, but they're not, like, super rememberable. I don't know what this band sounds like. I don't know what it could be. I mean, it looks like it's fucking pro-Christianity. So, who knows? I know I probably sampled enough to just go ahead and go, yeah, I'm going to purchase this with my other things. Because, I mean, he has so much. I usually try to order at least 3 at a time, 4 or whatever. So, I have no clue. It's going to be a big surprise to me, because it was a surprise to me even more so whenever I opened it up, because I was confused as fuck, thinking that I'm going to have to check my order just to make sure they didn't send me something accidentally. Now, some of y'all should know this band. If not, the Quesitor. Their newer one, Humanoid. If there's something else they have out outside of this one, I probably ordered it, talked about it, and haven't listened to it, because I got a pile. And then I got this, because I'm bad about shit. Alright, back to video time. I enjoy everything that they've done. I actually will listen to their material beforehand, not just because I want to check it out to make sure I want to buy it. I mean, I did that for the first one, just like, oh, let me listen to one song. But I will listen to this fully, because I'm going to purchase a physical copy of it so I can enjoy it more. So, just having a physical copy is so much, it's better, and it's more high fidelity for me, at least. I can tell the difference between this and then something on YouTube or whatever with my how I got my bullshit set up. So, if you're not familiar with them, you really need to. They have this sort of weird, unique approach where it's still, it borderlines like old school and new school, modern. I don't know. It's extremely hard to describe in words. Besides, it's fucking good. Where you think where it's going to be like more old school with the beats or riffs, and they take it in a different direction and everything. It's just primo shit. And I hope they keep on pumping out releases as quick as they have been, because fucking great. And then the last one, this is the pre-order that I did. Grave Miasma, Abyss of the Wrathful Deities. Some nice gold trim on everything. Absolutely love the artwork. Looks like it's just a close-up of something that he painted, but I mean, he's done so much, and I can't remember his name, but I know his style and artwork from everything. I haven't listened to a single note of this. I thought their last EP was or maybe that was Dead Congregation. No, that was Dead Congregation. Okay, outside of that, realizing that after I made a point of shit, but everything they've done so far that I have purchased has been great. I mean, I spent the fucking $25 per CD to get it from the UK when not so many people gave a shit. And this is just something I've been looking forward to. I was hoping they didn't break up or had some problems that's taken forever. So, can't wait to dive into this. I mean, I know a lot of people have already said it's fucking great. I don't know. I don't really pay too attention to that, because a lot of people love Blood Incantation. I can't recall anything they've done. The new album I thought was like very derivative, and that's what I think is more memorable. And it's just, I didn't order it, didn't care. I don't know how to go or rant now. So here's the last one. It's a little bit of self-promotion, but this is a Acasual Intrusion. It's a t-shirt. We do in print on demand right now. You can go to Facebook and talk to the guitarist. He's the one who sets all this up. He's the one who sent me this saying like, hey, don't you want one? I'm like, well, I might as well. I'm drumming and singing for it, so why not? I mean, it looks pretty damn good. The album art on the front is fantastic to me. The back, because the way that they print it, I don't like how the blacks line up correctly. But that's more of a sheen, and then with my hair going down, nobody's going to really notice that. We don't have the cash to absolutely, knock this out of the park with proper printing and everything, so we're doing print on demand. If you want one of these, you can hit up the Facebook, talk to Nick, get your size you want, and this one came in, I think, in 3 or 4 days. I mean, I even said this in the last video that was a piece of shit, but logo came out super fucking badass. I'm like super happy how well I did it, because whenever I do logos, I just do them and not really think about it. Like, I know what I'm trying to achieve, and I'm like, okay, this sounds or looks good, and then everybody's like, okay, that's cool. But no, that's fucking super dank. It fits for the music. So, you can hit that up if you have any, I don't know what I'm trying to say. The album's coming out on May 21st. So you may hit up those pre-orders. I know a lot of shit is getting close to being sold out from what I've been told. I kind of keep out of a lot of that. And got Maggot Crown's full-length debut coming out on May 22nd, even though I try to say, hey, you know, kind of keep them separate a little bit more, but I guess nobody pays attention to me, even though, I mean, I did everything for Maggot Crown besides the vocals and artwork and stuff, but whatever, Justin. Got plenty of stuff coming out in the future. Already have the second Acasual Intrusion album about 80% done. Still have 2 more tracks I need to finish up on vocals. Already started writing and tracking the new Maggot Crown album. That's going to be tight as shit. Morgue Walker already has 6 tracks completed minus the vocals. I mean, I think of instrumentals being the most important part, and then vocals, if I'm not doing them, yeah, somebody get to it later. I mean, hell, I will track shit well fucking advance and then get around to the lyrics and vocals later, like all the boiled tongue stuff I do. I think the last release that I just did with Boiled Tongue, Depths, that's only digital right now, and I'm going to get the CDs made coming up pretty shortly. And that was tracked in 2019, November and December. So that whole album is already 2 years old to me. But it's how I get around to shit. There's already so much to do. So, sorry for slurring. I made a big, massive rum drink while I'm trying to cook some bangers and mash, basically. And I hear my shit fucking kind of boiling over, so cheers.